Let me begin by saying this. Life is not about playing games, but it is about understanding the game you're in. And relationships? That's one of the biggest games being played every single day, whether we acknowledge it or not. Now, the great Steve Harvey wrote a book. Not just any book, a guide, a field manual. Act like a lady. Think like a man. Why? Because, as he says, men are simple. We may be complex creatures in ambition, but when it comes to relationships, we run on a system. And once you understand the system, you can work it, navigate it, and master it. Let me walk you through the 4 big ideas from this book and how to apply them. Not just to get the man, but to own your worth, set the standard, and create real, meaningful love. 1. Understand the male mind. Know what drives him. Jim Rohn used to say, "Success is neither magical nor mysterious. Success is the natural consequence of consistently applying the fundamentals." So what are the fundamentals of the male mind? Steve Harvey says men need 3 things: who they are, identity; what they do, purpose; how much they make, provision. You see, until a man has defined himself in these 3 areas, he's not ready to love you the way you deserve. He might like you, want you, even chase you, but he cannot fully give himself. So here's your application. Don't take it personally when he's not ready. Evaluate where a man is in his life. Is he in building mode? Is he unsure of his purpose? Is he still trying to find himself? If so, don't rush him into a relationship. Don't try to mold him. Let him become. Because when a man knows who he is, he will pursue you with intention, not confusion. 2. Set standards, not ultimatums. Steve says, men respect standards. Get some. Now hear me. There's a difference between a standard and an ultimatum. A standard is something you live by. An ultimatum is something you throw out when you're desperate. Let me give you an example. Standard: I don't sleep with men I'm not committed to. Ultimatum: if you don't commit, I'm gone. One comes from self-worth, the other from fear. Your job is not to beg someone to see your value, it's to know your value so clearly you never accept less. Jim Rohn said, "You get what you tolerate." If you tolerate lateness, disrespect, dishonesty, guess what? You'll keep getting it. Raise your standards and the wrong people will leave. But hear me now. That's a blessing. That's not rejection. It's protection. 3. The 90-day rule. Don't give benefits without commitment. Steve talks about the 90-day rule, just like a probation period at a new job. You wouldn't give full-time benefits to someone who just walked in, would you? So why do we give our bodies, our emotions, our loyalty, without knowing someone's intentions? Let me ask you, would a company hand over the keys, the salary, the security codes to someone without seeing if they show up on time? No. They watch for consistency. They observe the attitude. They assess value alignment. You are the CEO of your life, your heart, and your body. So apply the same principle. Watch his consistency. Is he calling regularly? Does he show up when he says he will? Does he make plans and follow through? Ladies, time reveals truth. And the 90-day rule gives you clarity before chemistry takes over. 4. Know what men need: support, loyalty, peace. Here's where we flip the mirror. Steve Harvey says men need 3 things from a woman: support, loyalty, peace. Now don't misunderstand that last one. Peace doesn't mean silence. It doesn't mean shrinking. It means being his calm, not his chaos. You want to attract a good man? Be a safe place, not a war zone. Encourage his dreams. Speak life, not fear. Be loyal, not just when he's winning, but also when he's building. When you provide these things, a man will give you the world, because you become irreplaceable, not because of how you look, but because of how you make him feel. Final thoughts. Don't just think like a man. Live like a lady with vision. Jim Rohn once said, "Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment." And that applies to love, too. Discipline your emotions. Set your boundaries. Require respect. Don't move fast. Move wisely. You don't need to chase love. You need to become the kind of woman that love recognizes. So yes, act like a lady. Walk with grace, dignity, and purpose. But also, think like a man. Understand the game. Master the rules. Protect your heart. And above all, don't settle. Because your value isn't in being chosen. It's in being cherished.